I am preparing this a 12 by 4 bed today. And the first thing I got to do is get all of last season's stuff out of here with, it's got some weeds, it's got some plant labels, it's got some other stuff I don't even know. So it's going to take me a little bit of time. So I thought I would come on, say hi, and chat for a little bit. So I'm just going to make a pile. I'm just going to put a pile of all the stuff that I don't want over here, and then I'll pick it up later. If I do not answer your question, please ask it again. I'm going to try. Hi, hello. I'm going to try to see if I can read from here, but you know, I am approaching 40, and so my eyesight's not the best. Actually, just kidding. I just got them checked, and they're still 20/20, but still, I don't feel well as I used to. The soil does look really great, though, I will say. Oh, that's a duck feather. Hi. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, I am trying to get on here as much as possible. Trying to just connect with you guys. I know that it is gardening season. I mean, it is in full force for me. I am a full-time teacher, so I'm having to kind of plan my afternoons when I get home. I'm like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. So I don't know if you can see, but this bed is, the soil is really low. So I'm just coming in here and I'm taking anything out. But if any of these weeds have a lot of soil attached, actually, this is a really great timing. So this has a lot of soil attached to it. I don't want to lose all the soil, but I do want to lose the weeds. So I just shake it. This bed got very weedy last year, and I just kind of gave up at the end of the season. So I'm going to try and just be better at mulching this season. All right, I'm looking. I'm coming from Costa Rica. Hi, hello. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm doing the gardening stuff. I'm doing the stuff that's, you know, not as fun, but it's a promise of a great season. You guys can see my ducks behind me, though, right? Hi, ladies. Hi, girls. Oh, okay. My daughter just was like, they're my sister's ducks. I'm like, okay. Oh, my oldest definitely likes to take care of the ducks. She does a pretty good job of them too. They are like her little babies. Okay. So I'm getting any plant labels, any kinds of weeds, anything I really don't want in here is just going to be gone. Like this stuff. Hello. How is the reception? Is it okay? Maybe I should turn off the Wi-Fi. I think that does a little bit better. Is it for TikTok specifically? Is it a little what's it called? Glitchy? If I don't get an answer, I think I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi. I think that's probably the problem. I just don't get great Wi-Fi out here, especially. Honestly, I don't get great Wi-Fi. I'm lagging. Yeah. All right. Let's figure this out. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can turn this off and see if that helps. All right. I'm not on the Wi-Fi anymore, so we'll see if that is a little bit better. That's the trick I've been doing down in the greenhouse, is turning off the Wi-Fi. Let me know if that is better. Hopefully it is. Yeah, so for some reason my computer does just fine on the Wi-Fi, but my phone does not like it. Yay! All right, I fixed it. Okay, got this section done. I'm actually gonna move down this way and you guys are gonna move with me. Hi. You're watching while asleep? What? All right, let's move over here. And actually, I'm gonna put you guys over here as well. Put you down a little bit. There we go. Okay. And over this way. Okay. Much more stuff to do over here. I don't even know what this is, but I'll worry about that later. We have a whole bunch of chips in our driveway right now, so I'm not worried about the walkways with the weeds because they're just going to be covered by like a foot of chips, like wood chips here real soon. I am taking all of the weeds out of this garden bed because this is where my peas and carrots and lettuce and radishes are going to go. It is a 12 by 4 bed. So I'm putting the peas along the edge of the bed, and then lettuce and carrots and peas are going to go in the middle. So we don't waste any space. Oh man, so many worms in here. This is really great soil. And so then after I'm done with this, I will add some leaf grow on top of it. And it will be like, leaf grow is just basically compost. So it is a great, and actually leaf grow is a compost, but it says right on there soil conditioner, which is really what it does. And it's amazing. All right. I literally want this. Like when you grow up, you should have it. Everybody should be able to grow things if that is what they want. Okay, come on. All right. Hi, ladies. One of my ducks had her little foot was in was stuck in the fence. She was really, really loud. And I was like, oh, I thought she was like complaining that another duck was near her. But no, her foot was stuck in the fence. I felt so bad for her, poor little thing. Okay. I do not need that rock in there. The weather looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty right now. It is gorgeous. It has been not great for the last little bit of time, so I am very much enjoying the weather right now. It was 35 degrees this morning, and now it is 65. So yay. It's actually really not terrible. It's not my favorite garden task, but it's not terrible, especially because it gives me a chance to kind of see the soil health. Right now, the soil looks incredible. It's nice and dark, and so I know this is full of nutrients, and I'm seeing worms everywhere. So I know the soil is going to be absolutely perfect for my peas and lettuce and carrots and radishes. Can't forget the radishes. I know spring's so close. I mean, I'm feeling like it's spring already. I'm feeling like that at least. I know it's technically not here yet, but it's so close that in my mind, it's here. Do you direct sow the lettuce? Yeah. So actually, no, I do not. I do not start my lettuce indoors. All of my lettuce does really well with direct sow. So, oh, yep, see? A worm. Yay. All my lettuce does really well with direct sow. So I don't even bother with starting it. And like really it takes up space for me. This one's being really stubborn. There we go. Yeah, so since it takes up so much space, I will say that I did start lettuce indoors for the winter, but I kept it indoors. And that was awesome, actually, to have lettuce inside my greenhouse. That was so cool. I love that. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's mint. I got mint in this bed. I keep forgetting that. I did not plant the mint in the bed, just to be very clear. I did not plant the mint, but it came out of a grow bag that was right next to this bed, and it's like it was right here, and so I keep finding it. Never plant mint like in a direct bed, directly into a bed, but man, it finds its way. It has been finding its way. Okay, all right, time to move, you guys. Hi, hello. Yeah, if you know, you know, and I hope that you do know. Do not ever plant mint in your bed, ever, ever, ever. Mint does not go in ground. Mint goes in pots only. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really close to planting my peppers. Yay! Oh my gosh. Well, I am certainly not at that point yet. I am not ready to plant peppers and tomatoes or any kind of warm weather crop, but I am going to plant all of my cool weather crops. Either, well, I've already planted onions, so that video is coming out real soon, actually, maybe tonight. But those are cool weather crops. Those need to get in. Those needed to get in. I am, if I have time and daylight, I am going to try and plant some transplant garlic plants that my father-in-law gave me. So what's really great about living next door to your father-in-law, who is also a garden, is that he gives you starts. And like we've been kind of going back and forth. So I gave him the rest of my onion starts and some of my strawberry plants. And then he'll let me harvest his asparagus. And he just gave me a whole bunch of garlic transplants because he ended up with way more than he needed. Okay, so what's kind of neat about this right here is these are, hold on one second. These are pansies, and pansies are actually edible. The flower itself is edible. So I'm going to take it and show you. And these kind of pop up in my garden every once in a while. See the pansy right here? It's, oh my gosh, the weather is so beautiful. Like this is the most beautiful day we've had in a while. So yeah, this is a pansy. It grew, just popped up in the middle of this garden bed. And because they're edible, I'm going to prove that to you and I'm going to eat it right now. My kids, every single beginning, oh my gosh. It tastes a little bit like honeysuckle. Whenever they see pansies in the garden, they're like, oh my gosh, can I eat it? Hi, hello. I don't know anymore though. They are very invasive. So I made the mistake of planting pansies like 3 years ago in the garden. And they have not left. They pop up all over the place. In fact, here's some pansies right here. I don't want those either. Oof. All right, what do we got? My strawberries are getting close to ripening. Oh my gosh, I haven't even gotten any flowers yet. That's crazy. Do you have any tips for plants going through transplant shock? Yes, hold on. I'll be right back. I actually brought this out just in case Anybody asked? Organic Rev. This is going to help with, it's a growth stimulant. It'll really help with transplant shock. What are they and how long has it been, how long have you been dealing with that? Yes, sweetheart.
Guess what? I duck Gamma. That's one. Second, there's a couple food ready if you want some, but no meat.
Oh, I understand. Thank you so much for the update. Yeah, you gave me an update on dinner. Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Can I have another pansy?
You can have another pansy. Go ahead. I accidentally dropped a seed in my sink, and it was one. No way. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I think I want to buy the cell trays from Epic Gardening for my brassicas until they're ready to be planted. Oh, okay. But don't know if it would be big enough. Ooh. I don't know either. I haven't gotten those cells. I haven't used. Actually for my brassicas, I used the Grow Friend kit. Worked really well. All right. I can't be in this position much longer. I'm too old for this. All right, so I'm gonna plop myself down right here. Whew. There we go. My knees. Yes, happy gardening. I need a new knee pad, like garden kneel pad, because yes, sweetheart. Can you see the bulb of the garlic? That's kind of cool. It doesn't mean it's ready yet, though. Sometimes they pop a little bit out of the ground. You can see the shoulders. They're called the shoulders.
Should we put it back in?
No, that's okay. It'll be fine. Thank you for asking. Do you have any tips? I want my lemon seeds to grow well. So lemon seeds, I have actually never grown a lemon from seed, but I do know it takes a very, very long time, and you have to be pretty committed to making sure that they don't dry out, that they, it's a commitment to start them from seed. That's for sure. I feel like I'm missing questions, and I'm sorry. I'm splitting my attention between what I'm doing and you guys. Oh, here's another worm. Yay! I feel like I'm going fishing. I feel like the avocados are very hard to grow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They are super. I want to grow my own garden. Yay! That's great. You should. If you are able to, you should. And if you don't have the space, then you should try container gardening. If you don't have any outside space, then you should try gosh, what's it called? Aeroponics? Hydroponics. That word just like escaped my brain for a second. So I am taking all of the weeds and all of the other stuff out of this bed. And while I'm doing that, I'm also just checking the soil to make sure that it's healthy. And this is like the healthiest soil I've seen in a while. So I'm good with that. I want to ask something, but I don't want to offend you in any type of way. So here's the thing. I am of the mind, because I have, I teach children. I teach elementary school kids. I teach the whole school because I am a music teacher. And I always say, when the kids say something like that, well, I don't want to offend anybody. I say, yeah. Is it worth asking? If you are potentially going to offend somebody, is it worth asking? So that's the way I look at it. Because I can't guarantee that I'm not going to be offended. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I had you as a music teacher. Then yes, that was me. Hi. That's so funny. Yep, that was me. So did music lessons my entire life and taught after school. Yay, that's so fun. Yeah, this I did something new this year where I did a March Music Madness, and so I did like a bracket, and there were 16 teams, or they were actually they were Broadway musicals, and it was a colleague that's in the same district as I am, and it just was like the best thing ever. We've been having so much fun, and the kids have been getting really into it, and Annie has won surprisingly. Hamilton's only won one time so far, that I for sure, and Wicked has not won one time. I've been shocked. So I really thought that every single class was going to come down between Wicked and Hamilton, and I've only had Hamilton win. Oh, Mary Poppins has won like several times. What else won? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Newsies won because amazing. I've been trying to figure out if it was you, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's me. Wait, Melissa. I've only ever taught a few Melissas. I feel like I remember you. Were you at DLES? If I'm correct, you would be in what? High school? Are you in high school? Like beginning high school? I think I know who you are. I think I remember you. Yes, sweetheart. No, not today, babe. I'm sorry. After school is going to be tough. Was in potato cutting live a while ago. Yeah. So my potatoes are great. I actually planted them a couple of days ago. I just did not get around to posting that video in time. So I'm going to have to post it it's going to be late. But I posted them. I planted them on Saturday, and they looked great. They looked fantastic. Please recommend a good fruit plant for garden that survives pretty well. Strawberries do pretty well with that. Are you looking for annuals or are you looking for perennials? I planted raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, and carrots. Fun! Awesome. Hi.
Food ready.
Thank you. Are you leaving now?
See ya.
It's not even 6 o'clock.
Where are you leaving?
I'll be back in a little while, guys, all right?
No, where?
Yep. Hey, I love you.
Love
Have a
you.
good time.
Yeah.
I don't want to have dinner yet.
Why don't you guys go inside and have dinner?
I don't want to have some yet.
Why not?
Because I live outside.
You want to be outside?
Yeah.
Whoop! That's a spider. I've been following you for a couple of years now, and I'm ashamed to say I don't know your name. You know what? You do not need to be ashamed because I rarely ever say it. But my name is Kristen. And sorry. But yeah, my name is Kristen. Chrisisten. Potato and planting potato. I mean, there can be. It's really depending on the variety and the conditions that the potatoes are grown in. So yeah, I want to try growing herbs for the first time. You should try that. I went to Lowe's today and they didn't have anything but $40 blueberry plants. Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Why did you steal my log?
Hello, I'm following. Yay, thank you.
You stole my log.
What?
You stole my log.
Okay, well, I gotta sit on something.
Sit on this.
Thank you.
Sit on this.
No, you know what? I don't want to sit on that because he just showed me a like a kneeler because it makes my it turns my pants green. I need a new one.
Shouldn't you just wear shorts and not do nothing to your legs?
Yeah, no, actually, so I did that the other day, and it turned my knees green.
How?
I don't know, actually, and I don't know why. I thought you spelled it with a K. Nope, I am Christen, Kristen.
Okay.
I have so much shade in my yard, but I still have a small garden. That's awesome. That's so great. I know that's really hard to do. Have you ever had to harden off plants before planting them outside? Yes. Okay, so you're not going to like this answer, but it is low and slow, like simmering. So you're going to definitely, thank you. Whenever I recommend your channel, I always say the woman very good gardening. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate the recommendations a lot. I start out with one day, and I usually try to make sure that it's a cloudier day, or I put them in the shade. But I put them out for the first time for 30 minutes tops, and then just to get them introduced to the outside elements. The next day I try it again. I keep them in the shade as much as possible, and then but I up it to about an hour, and then we're gonna up it by a half an hour and a half, then 2 hours, and then from there on the 5th day I start increasing for an hour until I get to 8 hours outside. Now, if you're doing the math, that's probably going to be about like a week and a half. But the problem is that you don't always have the best conditions outside, right? So you really want to make sure that when you are, you're doing that, when you're hardening off, make sure that they are not directly in the sun at the beginning, and high winds are going to be really, really, really bad for your plants. Like, they are not going to like that at all. So if it's super windy or if it's stormy, do not put them outside. And so then just kind of keep up until the next day that it's good to put them outside. High winds this week, so I was afraid to start hardening off my plants. That's right. That's right. Don't do it. Don't do it. They will not be happy. And make sure that you are, especially if it's like a hot day and they've been in the sun, if they look wilty at all, even if they don't, I like to give them water after I've hardened them off in the heat for a little while. So I like to make sure that they have some water so that they can recover as fast as possible. I grow onions, but they're not fully grown. Okay, that's fine. You can actually pick an onion at any stage. But since they are cool weather crops, when ours start to bolt, we typically, I just joined, what are we doing? I am just talking soil, talking gardening. And I'm out here trying to do, I'm trying to do as much weeding as possible while talking to you guys. I am going really slow though. You're welcome. Absolutely. My first time doing a garden. We filled up the land and now we're weeding out the garden. Yay! That's exactly what I'm doing right now. This bed is very weedy, so it's taking me some time. But also I'm distracted by you guys. Nicely. I like it though. Yeah, you guys see all the ducks behind me? What, sweetheart? Yeah, well, I gotta do one bed at a time. I only have... I don't know if I'll do it on live. I do have to make some lunch or some dinner. I do have to get some dinner.
Time are you going to be on live?
I'm in zone 7B.
How much time are you going to be on?
Not for much longer, buddy. What are you planting in the bed you're clearing? So I am planting in this bed because this bed is a 12x4 bed. So I'm going to be planting peas around the outer edge. And then on the inside, I'm going to be doing lettuce, radishes, and carrots. I'm in 4B, a little too early for us here. Yeah, it does sound like it's a little too early. Yeah, you guys can see all the ducks behind me.
I don't get the like number by number.
Number by number? What does that mean, bud?
I don't get that.
What do you mean number by number? What does that mean?
4 times.
Oh. So this is a 12 by 4 bed. So that means that this long side of the bed is 12 feet long. And then
what is the 4?
what do you think the 4 means?
4 inches?
It means that this side of the bed is 4 feet long. So 12 by 4. Does that make sense?
Okay. What is that bed?
Nice. I can never get lettuce to take from me. Lettuce is it's very finicky, but you got to make sure that it's in the right area or right season. That is a 6 by 4. The Epic gardening trays are only 2.5 inches deep. Is that deep enough for brassicas? Yeah, it should be to start out for sure. Yeah. And then I would pot them up when they get big enough for sure. And I'm in 9B. My tomatoes and peppers have been transplanted and we're dropping low 40s at night this week. Low 40s is tough. That's tough. I would definitely cover them. Recommendations for strawberries and raspberries, where to plant as far as sun requirements. So my strawberries tend to do better when they've got morning shade. That's the way that mine tend to do a little bit better with that. But I mean, strawberries, they can be frozen. Excuse you. What? Ladies. Oh my God. Do you fertilize your raspberries with organic grab? I do not. But I don't really even fertilize them at all. I probably should. But mostly my perennials I kind of leave alone. All right, I did not get as much done as I wanted to, but this is how I'm going to be going over the next few days because it's going to be really tough to get too much done in the afternoon. I threw mango seeds in my garden and it actually sprouted, but then it died after a few days. Yeah, mangoes are tough. It is 6:00 p.m. Hi, I'm in 7B. I left my strawberry plants over winter. Will they grow back? Yeah, they should. Do you see any green on them? My strawberries are so close to ripening. That I'm so jealous. Mine do not look like that at all. No, mine are I was just checking. No, I don't even see any buds, any flower buds. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I've got to go inside and hang out with my kids. No, how sweet is it, son? Oh, I don't know. Oh no. Sorry, guys. I'm missing your questions. I came in from prepping my beds, compost and fertilizing. Yay, that's awesome. All right, guys, I gotta go. Bye. I will try to be on tomorrow. We'll see. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I know this was a short live, but I'll try to do more tomorrow if I can. It's just been, yeah. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Thank you.